Hi Seahawks, and welcome to the first episode of Port City Spotlight in 2016. We here at TealTV hope that everyone had a fun and safe winter break. And it's time to start the spring semester. The last few months we explored restaurants, music venues, art galleries, and met some of Wilmington's finest people. And this year will be no different. We plan on going into the community and finding the best places our Port City has to offer. So today, I will be sitting down to interview local musician and performer WhoTheFolkLohr, or as he's known in the arts community, WhoTheFolkLohr. So stay tuned after the interview to hear one of WhoTheFolkLohr's original songs. You don't want to miss it. I'm sitting down today with a local musician named WhoTheFolkLohr, or better known as WhoTheFolkLohr. Thank you so much for coming today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I've seen you perform at Grinder's Coffee House before, which we actually did an episode on already. Can you tell me a little bit about your experience at Grinder's?
Yeah, actually, Grinder's was the first place that I was ever able to come out and play as WhoTheFolkLohr. I never even played a gig like that. I used to play local talent shows and stuff when I was younger. So Grinder's was one of the first actual cool opportunities where there's it felt like a lot of people. There's 30 or 35 people crammed in this little area, intently watching. So it was the first show I had there was kind of rough. I was trying out a lot, tried everything together. Brought my guitar and beat pad and keyboard, tried to sync it all up. But it was my first show, so it wasn't probably the smartest idea to try to go that ambitious. But yeah, no. So it was kind of hard the first time, but then I went back, and then people were really into it and clapping to the songs, and it was I don't know, I kind of felt a really cool sense of community at Grinder's.
You have a computer where you play the beats, and then you also play the keyboard and you sing, and it's this really cool conglomeration, that's not a word, but a big mixture of things, and it's a really interesting experience. What do you bring that's different than other musicians in Wilmington?
Well, I think a lot of the things that everyone that you see nowadays, you can make so much money being a DJ, it's because it doesn't take too much talent. It's more about how it looks, and if you have the looks, then you look cool. So it's I went to Bonnaroo, and I'm all right, these guys look cool, but then I see all right, there's my favorite, one of my favorite artists, Sylvanesso. She's singing on stage, and that's a whole nother aspect that literally brought life to it, and also her dude doing the DJ thing, bringing in levels. So it's what I wanted to do is have that all as one, have the beats and have the keys and do the levels, do it a pre-recorded way. So I do that before I even play the show, and then also the live soul of singing, because I think the whole interaction with the crowd is really how much you're doing to be there. You can't just, you can, a lot of people do, you sit there and you rap to the beat, and it's just because the beat's loud, it booms, you feel it, and it's awesome, but it's not because there's any real artistic value in it. It's just because it makes you move. It's that beat, it's all right, you can put anything to it. So I think I put lyrical intention and creative riffs and also just electric little things to enlighten it, just, I don't know. I think it's almost if I guess Mozart came back and got a computer.
Very nice.
I feel very arrogant saying that right now. But it's man, I don't know. He took a lot of different, attributes of just sounds and did things that people I don't think really thought was, very, I don't know. It just wasn't a general concept to really bring to life, and that's what I'm trying to do is just mix as much as I can, but really keep the heart in it. Not just mix for the fun, put that and that together just because you can, but as long as you have heart in it, and then you really love it. Like I said, if you appreciate all sorts of different music, then you're gonna be able to mix it all together.
Yeah.
You can't just become a country artist because country music sells. You have to really love country music and then become an artist. So I think as long as I keep appreciating and listening. Even I'll listen to some stuff that I'm not a huge fan of and wouldn't really be a proprietor of, and oh, hey, listen to this, but it's I understand why people like it, the things that bring it together. So it's I'm always going to keep listening, anyone who has advice for me, and I'm always trying to work with people. And yeah, if you're trying to check out my music, you can go to WhoTheFolkLohr.com or go to my SoundCloud, which is WhoTheFolkLohr, and that's spelled WhoTheFolkLohr. So I'm WhoTheFolkLohr, and I'm WhoTheFolkLohr.
Well, thank you so much, and we are going to be very honored because you're going to sing for us. What song are you going to sing?
A Tale Told by You, and I think it's my best explaining song of everything that I want to do in life. It's crack the code, maybe, because like there's just something going on here in life that I feel like we all know that something's happening. And I feel like there's just going to be, like we just got to all break through, and that's kind of what the song relates to.
Nice.
So,
well, we're all looking forward to it. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much. It was nice.
Have you ever felt the stars were there just to deliver you home? Or no perspective of the reflective, seemingly glimmering home all alone? And the stars don't shine separately, though if you see, it's all connecting. If you see it through, not just something happening from the start, perhaps you'll feel the place that you are is not only figment but key to the heart. So it's on you, on you. Oh, it's on you. That's why I'll say maybe I can be the one. 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 If I would think with my head, not my heart, I'd probably not go home alone. One hottie and a drunken mocking body said morals are straight, babe, but never get you boned. I tell her, girl, you are my world, I just want to take you home. Your body steps back with the rat-a-tat, action, passion to slow. Yeah, you get me stoned. And when I say that my pain's in vain, the stars align, in warmth they find me. You won't say a word of your setbacks and how they brought you back to burn them up like an effigy, empty of its energy, but never not a friend of me. Distance is the enemy. Treat the dark like it's not a part, so there's no star to find out where our heart is. Maybe I can be the one. Maybe I can be the one. Maybe I can be the one. Maybe I Thank you.
Don't be fooled by the name. Sea Glass Salvage Market is so much more than just sea glass. This hidden gem, located on the outskirts of Wilmington, is an indoor and outdoor market that meets on the third weekend of every month, featuring unique items and trinkets such as recycled and repurposed furniture, art, antique accessories, and vintage, retro, and salvage pieces. This market is a must for any old soul, as well as the lover of anything rare and unusual. Dreams are definitely powerful, especially when they inspire change within an entire country. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. held America to a higher standard, daring us to bring his dream of equality into reality. So this Saturday, come down to the William E. Murphy Sports Complex to celebrate the life of this influential man. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., there will be games, face painting, and exhibits to enjoy with family and friends. Let's celebrate the birthday of a man guided by nonviolence and equality. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Port City Spotlight. I'm looking forward to spending the spring semester with you. Until next time, I'm Mikaela Fleming, and this has been Port City Spotlight, spotting the life in your city.